body so make you I can't ask you to be menyo. Say my journey, tina get I say my jamo. And yes I know money, emu aye yo. And you love aye yo.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money. And I can't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. So she walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa.
Wonderful, 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 and indeed, SKTV, we are the best in Liberia. Yes, you know, when you are the best, you feel free to say it. In fact, you even feel free. Let me put my dashes on first. Yes. So when you are the best, no fear. No fear. You know, that's why when you are doing the right thing, only people who find themselves doing wrong things, these are people that always, you know, they are afraid to come out, to speak out. You know, people will hunt them. Oh, they won't know. Look, let me tell some of you. Always stand for the truth. You know the reason sometimes we run away from people thinking that indeed they will be coming after us is because the fear of not saying the truth. Let me tell you, when you say the truth, you stand for the truth. Even for people to even take away your life, God will always blind them. That's the beauty of life. That's what you don't know. So whenever you think that you have nobody to protect you, you be thinking, I need security, I need this, oh, they want, every time you complain, you don't, no. God is there to protect us. Good evening, folks. Share the show. Share the show today, Sunday. Share. To those of you who just joining us, a way to welcome all of you. Please share the show. Like, comment, and share so that we can see your comment. And yes, please share the show today, Sunday, the 3rd of November. For a matter of fact, let me see the time now. The time check is 60 minutes down 6 o'clock, and that's the time check right here in Liberia. So many things happening back home, and so many things to talk about, so many things. Please share the show. Those of you who just joining us, share the show so that at least other will also follow and get all of the information that will be given out there today. The topic is all things under consideration very soon. Steve Sekou, they will be joining me in a jiffy. So please, we are appealing to all of you to share the show. Yes, you know, Steve always say it will be hot. So again, so many things to talk about. But let me say good evening again to all of our people. Yes, those of you who maybe you are staying in your family meetings, maybe you are staying in your church meetings, maybe you're sitting home quietly and you are following this broadcast. Also, indeed, let me say a way to welcome all of you and say indeed good evening. We love you. but God loves you the best. The only thing I want you to do, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You know, that's the beauty of life. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Don't get tired with the food or the food spot and you give it to your neighbor. No, no, you know rotten rice that you will not eat, but you want your neighbor to eat it. No, even if the person is insane or the person crazy or we say the person not correct, then look, if let to give them good thing. Hmm? Even if the bottle of water that you get in there, give it to them. Give people good things. Or learn to give people good things. You know, there are a lot of us on even the pair of shoe until it spoiled, where you use the shoe until the shoe one side lay, then you start looking for one ball or some kind of person in the no. Learn to give good gift to people. Hmm? So again, let me say the way to say and welcome all of you who follow us via the internet. Good evening, and please like, comment, and share so that we can know that indeed you're here. Again, let me say a wonderful way to welcome you. If you just joining us for the first time, I want to say yes, indeed, you are welcome to the SKTV show. And for a matter of fact, here we discuss the issues as we see it for the confrontation. We don't go into people's personal life. No, we don't do that because it is your own personal life. So we have nothing to do with your personal life. But if there is national issues that concern you and us, we'll definitely talk about that. And maybe if you see it that way, it's in a, we are maybe going against your or maybe you know, then you get into it wrong. So yeah, again, we everything we do here is about the growth and development of Mama Liberia. Out of the hardcore politics that we talk here every time, is not for people to think that we don't like, you know, when you come here, take all of your time. You see yesterday? Yeah. So some of you are calling me back to back. So you see the time, right? We take our own time, come here to talk to you about the growth and development of Liberia. Some of you will get angry. Some of you will get into your feelings. Some of you will say all sorts of things towards us. But again, we moved. We are not deterred about all of these, some of the negative comments and threats and so forth. Again, what matters to me the most is the betterment of Mama Liberia. Look, Liberia for all Liberians. Let me tell some of you today, Liberia for all Liberians. No one person have full right than the other. For example, maybe poor have 100% right, then maybe have 60% right. So that means poor can enjoy, poor can do anything they want to do, poor can steal even the country money and live out of the best life, poor can travel out of the country, and we don't talk. No. We'll talk. We'll talk. Because these things matter. The reason why today we are backward is because of corruption. Nothing else. It's because of corruption. Money is here. Some of you just think that we poor. No. Liberia is not poor, but the mindset of the people is poor. Corruption eating us day and night. Everybody want to be bishop. Everybody want to what? Be connected. People want to get their share of the cake, national cake. Oh, maybe you know, you guys gotta come over. You know, look, my brother. Even if you get maybe all of the money, car, horses, and so forth, what happened to my neighbor? Because some of you, the wickedness have, you know, how you say, when we see this thing, say, oh, let me tell you, it's not just about going to go worship the puppy. You can't be worshiping the puppy, then the wickedness in you is just past mass. Maybe we can say, right? No way. They just wasting your own time. That's somebody will say, why waste the spray water and so on? You bathe everything, then you go to the church or some of us we don't even pay attention. All we know in the name of I go to church today, we don't even pay attention. We'll leave our phone until the church, everything finished. That's the kind of new life now we found ourselves in. Even to the extent that even when you ask people today, what was the theme or the pastor preached on, or the Bible verse or the scripture, some people will not tell you. Some people are sleeping. Yeah. So you see the life we live. Anyway, thank you, Miata. Yeah. Oh, Oman, thank you for sharing. Yeah. So all of you, please join the Oman to and share. Yes. So very soon, Sekou, Steve, and Mark will be joining me very, very soon. Please share the show. Yes, indeed. Share the show. Elijah K. Curry, good evening, SKTV family. Thank you guys for the service. I'm watching from Kakata City, Magibi County. Thank you, Rudolph Perry. Rudolph Perry also watching from Maryland, USA. Thank you so much. My Oma share Wali, Miata Erin. Thank you so much. Salume Fofana. Yes, I hope I get that name. Salume Fofana. Thank you also. And good. Sekou is here now.
Yeah, so maybe something happened.
Okay.
I told you to start the show. I created a link and everything. I said to start. Then you went, you created another link. So I went on the show. I went on the show. Now we had like a two different link open.
Oh,
but
when
I say start the show, because I already created a link and then sent you the stuff. So you went, you created a new link and started the show with that. That's okay.
So that means the topic that is here is not you.
No, this is something that you guys created yesterday.
Oh, then I Steve. Oh, I just saw the Steve.
Yeah.
No, so but enter.
Yeah,
you
didn't look at what I sent you, but it's okay.
Oh, I said there you go the area.
Yeah, but you know what? This link now, we got to send this link to the chairman.
Okay.
You have the WhatsApp for Representative Musa Asambelete?
Yeah, but no.
Oh, I got it. No problem.
Just send it to him.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some update and so forth. I may get nothing said on you.
It's okay. I will take care of it. No worries.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah. Oh,
yeah. Go ahead. So
on different fee. Well, on different fee.
Yeah. I will step back for a second to
no problem. Thank you. So again, folks, Joshua S. Kau, let me say good evening from MCC. Yes, indeed, watching from Matadi, single indeed, good evening to all of you. It's a good evening. I'm Joshua, following from the nation capital, from Congo. Okay, anyway, but the maneuver anyway. Yeah, the nation capital. So you are outside of the nation capital. Maybe where you on the earth? Oh, easy. Look, let me tell you. Saying you won't bring SKD business. Margaret Kong, thank you very much. Journalist Samuel Flomo Jr., following from Banga City, Bon County. Thank you so much, my colleague, my brother. Thank you. So actually, yesterday I was impressed. You know, when people do good, you say, "I will look." So I'm like, hey, no. Yesterday, let me be frank, I was not on the field. I was not on the field or at the SKD on yesterday. No, I didn't go, but I was impressed. You know, I started following Pastor Jerry. Let me tell you some of you. Yeah, so another thing will be joining me very soon. So I started following Pastor Jerry for a little time now. You know, and I like to, but Pastor Jerry's spirit that he have in him that I like is that prayer. You know, I like that prayer a lot, but I'm not too strong when it comes to, and again, and I'm from my own, and I like to measure. But again, I like the prayer spirit. Again, the few things that I really observe about people, actually, he may be a good man. He may be a good man of God. He may be having a great intention. But again, sometimes they follow us. When you're not careful, they follow us. They will manipulate you. They will want you to do the wrong things in the name of you give me more fame. It's not about you giving more fame of this. No, it's about you doing the right thing. So for me yesterday, my entire house of that man are forced to perform any miracle. Why would people want to force people to do miracle as if to say teaching the word of God is wrong? Only miracle should happen by all costs before people can believe. No, no. So for me, that's the only problem that I really have yesterday. Yes. You want to force that, for example, if Mabel start teaching the word of God, the only way people know that powerful until when I perform miracle. No, it's not everything about miracle. Look, two things side with miracle. Some of you don't even know that we can say the magicians, right? Or the medicine people. Yeah, some of you don't understand it. Look, when you can see, forget about miracle business. Because the Bible said it. People will do more than these things. People will do this. People will do that. People will do this. People will do this one. But some of us, when we follow pastors or men of God, the only time we can really trust a man of God is when I may play or when I may do miracle. As long as I may do miracle, I mean, not powerful. How come? Yeah. Anyway, so that's my observation about everything. Actually, is the well. I'm really proud of him. And, I just want to suggest this to all of our Christians, brothers and sisters, and our pastors, reverends, and so forth, or deacons and so forth back here in Liberia. Look, I think, or in fact, even the religious people, be it Muslims or Christians and so forth, I think it would be necessary that we have festival, a religious festival, right? Yes. Let's look at one day. And all of us people as Liberian because at the end of the day, even if you go back to the Muslim side, they are also worshiping God, praying against the devil. If you go to the Christian, they are worshiping God, praying against the devil. So some days, let's be able to have these kind of days, look at just today. What happened at that SKD Sport Complex yesterday? How that place was packed. I was indeed impressed. I like that. To tell you that people love God. People love God. But it's just that the manipulation can be too much. Now maybe some people can just be criticizing and be talking. You see? So I was not there, but I watched so many videos. I watched the thing live. And even, let me tell you, they meant to, the pastor are smart. They may know very well in coming to know. I got to bring one of the most talked about artists, or Chinemu, right? So the pastor to bring her. And you see, so she have a part of followers. So a follower they gotta go. So that was happy. So I was impressed and everything good and everything okay. So welcome back.
Thank you, Mabon. And I want to take this time to welcome all of our followers, viewers, and well wishers. First off, I want to say thank you to you, Mabon, and our man, Monk, and Steve, and all of you for keeping SKTV alive. I know it has been a busy, period for me, and it's not bad, but sometimes we can miss our people, and our miss our book and miss us too. So we have the opportunity to come back on. We have to say thank you to those of you who have been doing tremendously well to keeping the SKTV afloat. But yeah, I want to say thank you to all of you. Chairman Musa Belete will be joining us. Hopefully, other lawmaker we expect to call us on the show to also participate. But we have a lot going on in the country, and I maybe before I dive into the conversation, as usual, I always ask you what are some of the trending uh, news in our country. What is going on right now in Liberia? I know the issue of the House of Representatives has been the top of all issues in Liberia. However, there are other trending issues that we may not know about. So keep up to speed as to what is currently transpiring in our country. Interestingly, I listened to Henry Costa and I listened to the rebuttal from the guy who
Eugene,
is the LBS boss, Eugene
Eugene Falcon.
Lamington. So the politics is getting quite interesting, and we will dive into some of those conversations. But yeah, tell us what's going on, what's trending.
Well, again, thank you so much. And let me say to you too also, thank you for always giving us the opportunity also to be on the platform. It's not a one-man thing, like you said. It started, like I text you, I said, but I think we got to know our anniversary so that we'll be able to, yes, indeed, to tell our people that we hit 2 years, we hit 3 years, or we hit 1 year, we hit 4, 5 years, like that. So, yeah, so I'm making this call to you to go back into your drawing board and see as to, yes, put all of our anniversary stuff, everything, put it up so that we can see on the calendar and know exactly where are we, yeah, all of our impact in society and so forth. But again, we moved, nothing much, like you said. The speaker Wahala is still deeping after all of the injection or prohibition that been placed from the Supreme Court. We are still seeing the separate block having their own meetings or session. They call it session again. So on tomorrow, we are waiting to see on tomorrow what's going to happen next. But we are also hearing so many rumors or news that indeed there are some negotiation ongoing as to what's going to happen before Monday or by God's grace on Monday what's going to happen as to whether the president is going to intervene in making sure that all of these holding and pulling between lawmakers finally come to an end. If not, we are also getting reports that hopefully on tomorrow there'll be a protest at the Capitol building. On tomorrow, we don't know who are those people that are going to plan the or who are planning the protest, but we're hearing that in these citizens are planning to gather at the Capitol building on tomorrow to demand their lawmakers to come together and work. So again, with the latest of the our president dismissing the LDA officials, the three officials coming from the LDA, that also spark up mixed reactions. All are saying yes, indeed, that's the best way. All are saying no. The president should have dismissed the three of them. At least let some people go and let some people stay. So again, so far apart from that, we moved. We are already into the dry season, but still we are still experiencing rainfall. And yesterday was indeed a great day in Liberia where we witnessed one of our religious leader from from Nigeria who came in country and was at the SKD Sport Complex. And many believers, be it Christians or Muslims, were also seen yesterday at the SKD Sport Complex in making sure that at least they welcome the guests from Nigeria. So far so good. Second, these are some of the happening in the other news as we go along. We're going to fill our team up or the information out to our public or to our listeners.
All right. Thank you so much, Melbourne, as always. And thank you, everybody. We are encouraging each and every one of you to please share the show as we dive into the conversation today. Before we are going to be discussing uh, the House of Representatives and other issues in our country. But like I said, I listened to Eugene Fangon. First, I didn't know that Costa had a video, honestly. So it was Fangon that was live, and then my phone kind of show me notification as to Fangon is online. Because we're friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I went on there. I started to listen to Eugene Fancon. And I understand that he made mention of Costa several times. And so that kind of gave me the feeling as to what he was referring to. So I saw that, yeah, okay, I mean, like Costa has said something. He said Costa insulted the VP. That Costa made some statement. In fact, he said Costa lied about, he said Costa lied about VP not getting a visa to come to America and other stuff. So then I went to Costa page now to listen to what Costa said. I didn't listen to the whole because it's kind of like a little bit longer, about 48 minutes or so. So I couldn't listen to the whole thing. But what it actually brings to mind is we at SKTV, we have always been vindicated. We say this very clearly. The Costa will take a break and Costa will come back and Costa will be relevant again in the Liberian politics because that's what Liberia is all about. And agree with Costa or not, he made some compelling arguments in terms of what is going on. And some of the information he provided are also some things we can look at. And there were some revelations as to Costa communicating with the president and Costa also communicating with some of the insider with the Joseph Boakai presidency. That was alarming. That was alarming. But I was not surprised because we expect a lot of political actors in Liberia to always reach out to Costa for protection. In terms of, you may say Costa does not have the power to make anybody president or anything. But the kind of politics that we play in Liberia, Costa understands Liberian politics in a way that he can use them, they can use him, they can use each other, and they all make money. At the end of the day, the Liberian population, they make nothing. Because the way Costa now, starts speaking, very well, Costa is not going to speak for nothing. You know that. And from the look of things, Costa is vehemently supporting or defending the speaker. And hopefully, we'll get to know more. But Costa's revelations also indicated that Joseph Juma Boakai is not in sync with his people, he's not in line with his people. And his revelations also invite serious questions as to whether or not Joseph Boakai will ever be in control of the Liberian legislature, if at all the information Costa is providing are true. Because it seems like, according to him, those guys who engage with the effort to remove the speaker, seems like they are on their own. They're doing it on their own, based on their personal vengeance and personal aggrandizement, just to make sure they fill their pocket. But whatever the case is, Costa has resurfaced into the political scenes, and it's good. Personally, I like it. You may not like him, you may not support him, you may not agree with everything he says, But he makes the political environment so interesting.
Yeah, yeah, indeed, man.
You make it
Indeed, it's a good.
so,
Actually, myself, yes.
yeah, he can make it so interesting. He can make it more fun. And Labra is not a serious country. We know that. We don't have serious people leading us. So when it comes to the political activities, uh, Costa plays major roles in terms of the day-to-day activities in the discourse. So I like it. But maybe let me ask you this: if what Costa said is true, I'm not reaching to the the VP area yet, but just what he said that Jeremiah Kuhn and the and few guys within the Unity Party are the one that really behind the coup, quote unquote coup, to unseat the speaker. If that's the case, and the president is not in support of it as he alleges, you think the people they will survive? Maybe they will proceed if the president is not a part of it.
Well, like you said, let me join you too to say yes, indeed, myself at least. Thank God I have requested, even though you say you were going to go to do a private business. So for but the politics is getting juicy, and you can stay off, so you have to count. But again, Sekou, it is in this side because we are still confused as to which way this fight is coming from, who's sponsoring the fights against Speaker Kofa. We don't know. We are still investigating. For all of the rumors, all of the news keep coming up and like, oh, it is the vice president sponsoring the fight against Councilor Speaker Kofa and so forth. And others say no, it is the president and all of the allegations. Myself, I'm a bit confused, but I think the executive they had to come up let us know. The only time we heard them responding was the time where the former president, President George, we are talking about Unity Party people, they should stop embarrassing our democracy and so forth. That's the time I heard the Deputy Information Minister, right? I think I saw his press release. In fact, you don't have to wait for former president we have to talk before you come out to talk. No, you have other prominent people who are talking. You have other people who are also accusing you of so many things. Come out and tell us exactly what's going on. So with all of the allegations, maybe he said, people will mean you with so many things, but when it comes to information, they want to give it to you. And where there's fire, there is smoke. But where there's smoke,
there's fire.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Mabon. And so let me just take this time to recognize a few of you who have said something, because I'm not able to, I don't have the capacity to know who are watching unless you say something. So those of you who have said something, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining SKTV. Elijah Colley, welcome to SKTV. Rudolph Perry, welcome. Omar Miata Stella Herring, welcome. Solomon Fofana, welcome. Umba MCC, welcome to SKTV. Umtika Yetu, welcome. Margaret Kuhn, welcome to SKTV. Journalist Samuel Flomo Jr., welcome. Mustafa Balo, welcome to SKTV. And our own Ruth Rabopengba, welcome to SKTV. Linda Nyampang, welcome. And our brother Aliyu Masale, welcome to SKTV, watching us from Maryland, USA. And Melvin the Shield from all the way Belgium, welcome, my brother. And Otaka Kahu, welcome to SKTV. Sidwan Jabo, welcome to SKTV. Azerui, welcome to SKTV. I don't know, see as much as I can see here. Asata Miller, welcome to SKTV. Rebecca Garcia, welcome to SKTV, my own brother. Ansu Dwalu, my man, welcome. It's been a minute. Welcome to SKTV. Peter White, welcome to SKTV. Victoria Blamo Cooper, welcome to SKTV. Go Blazo, welcome to SKTV. Eric J. Peabody, welcome to SKTV. Joe N. Tiawe, welcome to SKTV. Prince Fana, welcome to SKTV. Helena Kekula, welcome. Prince Masakwe, long time. My beginning, what's up with you? I hope all is well. And Brown, dear, welcome to SKTV. Sidiki Trawale, welcome to SKTV. We want to say thank you to all of you. We want to encourage you to share the show, everybody. So let me say this. I saw a screenshot, a photo of an alleged visa with VP Kun's photo. But actually, that particular photo does not reveal enough information for us to authenticate as to actually that was a visa bearing the name of the vice president. But since the information says that the VP will be traveling soon, we look forward to saying that. But I think it was intended to debunk or to refute the information provided by Henry Costa. That was the intention, that Henry Costa lied. So is the words of Steno West and the Unity Party and Spoon Network versus the word of Henry Costa, depending who you trust. And when it comes to information dissemination, when it comes to people's connection, because both Costa and Spoon Network, according to them, they're all getting their information from the same source, from the same government. Maybe different people within the government, but they're all getting the information from the government. However, it is interesting to see that Costa is back within the government corridor. Costa, now, levying some praises and good things about Joseph Nima Boaka as president. And at the same time, Costa also attacking Thomas Fala for not listening to what he called not listening to President George Manuel Weah. And he also said something that was quite interesting. He said that President Weah has no more control over Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala actually helped Weah in the last elections, even though he alleged that it was Weah that made Thomas Fala. But one thing is clear, Mabon, is that you may not believe everything I would say, but there were some things that he said, some of them make sense, especially when it comes to how we are made most of those guys kind of roll on Weah's popularity and and they use it as in their political advantage. And Thomas Fala is inarguably the longest
from 2005
lawmaker in our history as representatives. And he has been very instrumental, especially when it comes to financial aspect in the Liberian legislature. He served in the past as chair on the Ways and Means committee, for which the current vice president was his co-chair, Jeremiah Kun. And they developed a serious connection and friendship, and you call it partnership at that time. So a lot is going on, but I was a little bit taken aback by the level of attack and anger and vengeance that I saw coming from Costa towards Jeremiah Kun. It seems like Costa is still angry about the fact that he was not selected to be the VP for Joseph Juma Boakai. I
Okay.
think from listening to him,
The main ESPs.
yeah,
Yeah.
from listening to him, I'm feeling like that our Costa still harbor some level of anger down that line. Actually try to reach out to Costa to see if we can have a conversation with him, so he can clarify some of those things. But he's a brother and a friend. We will not agree on everything, but he respects me a lot, and likewise. But again, Mabon, the politics is
Yeah.
getting
So tell
interesting.
us about somebody, Eric J. P. about it. I don't know whether you want to respond to him. And it's P about it, right? Eric J. P. about it, saying something. So tell us a second before we move into our.
Yeah, because you have the number wrong. You said six. It's supposed to be 602 first, and then 620. But you put 620 first, and then you put 602. So the number
Oh,
is 602, then 620. We got the last four correct. Then the last four is 0352. Or you can use our old Zell if you have that, if you still have that. So Maurice is saying is not true that Costa could still harbor some anger or vengeance.
yeah. Morris.
Yeah,
And
yeah. So, I mean,
tell us about, tell us, I want to me say thanks to Morris Momodu Dugle for the
my
surprise.
man,
Yeah.
you already done that. Don't come,
Okay.
muddy the water for with our conversation.
Yeah, I know you want to go out,
Yeah,
but go ahead.
I do want to clarify some things for
Yes.
they all having this problem in Liberia, in the Liberian society. Everybody will always defend their own, which I can understand. But we are saying, based on the level of attack, anger, and vengeance expressed by Costa against the VP, signifies some level of anger that is still in him. And we all know Costa was not very happy about Jeremiah Kumbi, the one selected to serve as the VP for Joseph Jima Boakai. And even Costa, mentioned, he made mention of something down that line
Yes. During the
that,
campaign.
Jeremiah Kun
Mhm.
just came into the picture and became vice president of the sway of other people, including himself. That he actually led uh, the campaign. Arguably, Costa was actually the one that actually rejuvenated the spirit of Joseph Jima Boakai's presidency. He's one of those, but he said he is the one. And one can argue, he could be right, he could be wrong, but we all know. Maybe we'll take this for a second. Let me take this call. It's very important.
Wonderful. So again, yes, like that podcast coming from Henry Costard, Spain Follow, even though he said to us once upon a time, sometime this year that you are going to focus on his business. But then again, Liberia for all of us. So sitting back and thinking that maybe you just want to sit on the fence and observe things going wrong, you have to come up to speak. So for me, I will simply tell you that Henry Costa coming back, or maybe planning to come back into the space or the political space, or how you may term it, I'm happy because there are some information that some people they want to give out there to other people, and they feel that maybe when they give it out to other people, some of the information will not come out. You see, that's why. Let me tell some of you, with the air piracy issues, some of us we were the first soul to receive the information about what happened at the air piracy, and today we talk about that times with our numbers, and the president take his action. So that's the best way to go. So let's sit on the fence. Henry Costa, come out and speak out to ills in society. And we want you to be strong like before, or in fact, like even more than before. So again, thanks to all of you. For those of you who are joining us, Maurice Momodu Dukle, thanks so much for everything. Keep doing your best. Yes, like Sekou said. So again, please We are saying this to say that, like people, it's all we have. We got to speak out. We got to talk, and we got to make sure that at least. So, like Sego was saying, hmm, you know, hmm, I follow Eugene Falcon, and sometimes we say these things, people want to get angry. If you want to be like that, leave from where you are. If you want to be a same Falcon, where you think that you want to be combative, you want to speak out to things, any way you want to, then tell the president or tell the president maybe to find you another job. Leave from your BS. For me, that's my call. If you want to talk and respond to everything that maybe that will come out from people concerning government, that means you are not becoming the government spoke or maybe the government information arm. So then you got to live on the, because that area you are sitting is a professional place. That place that you are sitting is a professional place. So we're not saying that you don't have right as a human or as a person. It is your right. Nobody have issues whether it's a right or not. But what we're saying is that you can't be at the head or the head of that place. And you want to be combative. Because the high thing starts. Tomorrow, you will go, and when nobody talk about these things may likely go wrong. Then at the end of the day, all the people that work down there, people will be seeing like, oh, your boss man like this, your boss man like that, your boss man like this, and that will be wrong. So please. So again, this speakership, we are still observing things, and we are thinking as to what's going to happen on tomorrow. Hopefully on tomorrow, so many things will be happening again. The 43, because they were
so Mabel, Mabel, thank you so much. So anyway, by the way, Brother Morris Duclay, we want to say thank you for what you did for our guy, Johnson Mabon Kula. We saw the gesture. We saw it on Facebook. He had told me before even posting it on Facebook. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody who continue to support SKTV or any of our associates. I want to say thank you to all of you. You know, let me dive into a little American politics while we await the chairman to come.
Because 2 days, one more day to go. What?
Yeah, so the election is Tuesday.
Okay.
I want to urge every American, especially immigrant American, all of us with immigrant background, those of you with the citizenship, those of you that are eligible to vote, I'm pleading to please go and vote for Kamala Harris. The reason is very simple. People can be outside of America. They can be in Liberia. They can be anywhere. They can support anybody they want to support. If they don't have the voting right, if they are not eligible to vote, their support will mean nothing or will not mean much. For you that have the opportunity to vote, don't sit out. If you already voted, thank you. If you haven't voted yet, you were willing to vote, please take advantage of the opportunity and vote for Kamala Harris. Here is the problem. There are a lot of people that don't pay attention to politics. Some of us, we pay attention to politics year-round. From January to December 31st, we follow politics. Whether it's international, national, whether it's American politics, whether it's Liberian politics, we follow politics year-round. We know exactly what is at stake. We have a lot at stake here. Directly or indirectly, your life is impacted by the result of the election. As an immigrant, I will not encourage anybody who thinking about supporting or voting for Donald Trump. Donald Trump, by all accounts, let's forget about politics, but Donald Trump is not a good human being. He's very hateful. He's very dangerous. It's not good for America. And whatever is not good for America, if you live in America, whatever is not good for America is not good for you. I'm telling you, some of us, some people support Donald Trump and other people for different reasons. But look at this guy. The entire campaign of Donald Trump is predicated upon what? Hate for immigrants. All the bad things in the books, you have said it about immigrant. Donald Trump, to the extent that he's saying that we immigrants are coming to dilute, to poison the blood of the United States, because he believes the United States belongs to white people only. That's his belief. And majority of the white that supports Donald Trump, they're supporting him simply because of that. Not because Donald Trump got anything to offer to America. Not because Donald Trump is good for the economy. Not because Donald Trump is good for anything else. The only reason they are supporting him is because he speaks racist slurs. He hates immigrants. And everything he says about the campaign is all about himself, nothing about the people. If politics is about interest, why would you support somebody that hate you, that displayed direct and clear hate for you? Why should you support that person? Somebody will say, oh, you know what, when Donald Trump was president, things were good, you know, the economy was good. No, it was not Donald Trump's economy. We all knew about this. After the Great Recession, when Obama took over, after George Bush, when George Bush destroyed the American economy by engaging in the war in Iraq and other areas, after the entire country was destroyed, Obama came, Obama took over. The auto industry, the banks, when the housing crisis and everything was bad, when Obama took the risk and invested into those industries, people say, oh, Obama is doing that just to make sure he wins second term. People say, in fact, all the investment Obama is doing right now, people will not feel it under his presidency, even if he's re-elected. It will take time. Maybe another president after Obama will reap the benefit of the investment that Obama made. So Donald Trump benefited from investment that Obama made. When the Ebola or coronavirus crisis hit America under Donald Trump, he could not even manage it. Donald Trump owned money that they gave him. His father gave him $400 million. He could not even manage it. He had to file bankruptcy 5 times. The only thing Donald Trump knows how to do is to sow division and hate and violence. And you all know, those of us that live in America here, before the ending of Donald Trump's term, first term Donald Trump was president, the country was on the edge of a civil war. He incited white supremacy. He reignited the white supremacy. Maybe some of you don't know what KKKs are. The white supremacy, the people that hate the black people. He reunited them. They were the one that even went and stormed the Capitol. Donald Trump only here to promote what we call divide and conquer. It's all about him because he was engaged in a lot of lawlessness, some of which he was found guilty. He's campaigning and fighting that he will not go to jail because if he wins the election, he has the power to pardon himself. And by the standard of the United States Justice Department, Donald Trump or any other person, once we are president, can be subjected to certain investigation or certain prosecution. So, if you are an African, somebody who had nothing to you, in fact, the reason why Donald Trump is even doing a little bit, Donald Trump even challenging Kamala Harris or any other person in this race is because of the hate and the fear and the anger he's been talking about. Because he's telling the white people, you have sit down here, the people come and take our country from us. The people that are poisoning the blood of our country, they are nasty people, they are criminals. And he made mention of Congo and Africa over and over. I mean, if you really love yourself, if politics is about interest, why should you support somebody who hates you? Who's not even afraid to tell you how much they hate you? I don't know. For white people, I can understand. And some of those African American here who calling themselves Republican, who with the slave mentality, those ones they were brainwashed. The election between Kamala Harris, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, I was in South Carolina that day. On the day of that election, I know exactly what happened. Some of the Black African American who, during slavery, right? Those who were keeping their eyes on other slaves when they're working in the cotton farms and other farms for the white people. Those that had a gun to mind them that any of them misbehave or attempt to run away, they can shoot them, kill them. They were Black people. So some of the people still exist. You don't expect them to support anything for the Black people. Some of the people, they feel like they are not Black enough. Some of them, you see them, they feel that even though the color is Black, but for them, their mentality is different. Some of them call themselves, I'm a conservative, I'm a this, I'm a that. They don't even know their own heritage. They have been brainwashed. But vast majority, that's why imagine Donald Trump and boasting of 12% of Black people vote. 12%. So in everywhere you go, in every country or any society you are in, you're not going to have everybody 100%. You have different people with different reasons. But we, African, we immigrants that came from Africa, to see you supporting Donald Trump, you need to really, really, really rethink. Honestly speaking, it doesn't make sense. Donald Trump campaigning on us, using us to campaign, to tap into the anger of his people, the fear that we are about to take over their country. You may say majority of people, even the last time a lot of immigrant people were entering America. Not just the majority of people that came in the country, they are criminals. You say America is the dump site, is the garbage camp for the world because they are bringing all the nasty and trash here. Somebody speaking of that about you. Why we used to put that person? And everything about his financial, president or ability or capability is false. This is a guy who does not respect women. This is a guy who say everything or all the bad things about women. This is a guy who openly on a video insult women. And this is a guy who was accused by multiple women for sexual assault. This is a guy who is guilty for criminal or 34 counts. Some of you who have saying that you want to support Donald Trump, do you really want your son to be like Donald Trump? Maybe some of you who believe in money thing, Donald Trump didn't make the money for himself. The father gave him $400 million. They has bankrupt 5 times. He created a university that were engaged in scam and forgery. Donald Trump owes more than any other person you can imagine in your life. All the Trump towers, all the buildings you see, all the casino, this and that for Trump to Trump. Donald Trump owes more than any other person you can think of. So debt. So Donald Trump
is on the link to Mark.
Yeah, what's that?
Mark is saying something.
Did you send a link to him? I think I sent a link to Monk. Monk can come on. I don't want to be. I don't read when I'm talking about security. I don't read stuff. When I finish talking, I can start reading because I don't like to be distracted. If Monk want to come back, come in and have in present his counter argument, he can do so. I don't have a problem with it. But I'm just telling the people who I think should vote. Any African that thinking about supporting Donald Trump or voting for Donald Trump should think again. In fact, Kamala Harris being someone with immigrant background, mother from India, father from Jamaica, a black person, a black father. If you can support, okay, let's say now white people, most of the white people, the racist white people supporting Donald Trump. You as an African, you as an immigrant, what kind of message you sending to your daughter? To your own children? So they don't have place? The only opportunity you have in your lifetime for the first time to have a black woman or a woman, a person with the immigrant with the background of an immigrant, to have a shot to be president of the United States. You should even be proud to see that happening. Let's not be selfish. Let's be honest to ourselves. People that Donald Trump worked with, some of you who support Donald Trump, maybe for financial reason, for whatever reason you think you support Donald Trump, but think about this. Those that benefited from Donald Trump directly, whether the chief of staff, the joint chief of staff, Mike Milley, he said Donald Trump is now a presidential material. John Kelly, the man that was chief of staff in his office, the longest serving chief of staff, because he fired a lot of people, the longest serving chief of staff in his office, General John Kelly, he said Donald Trump is a fascist. Donald Trump cannot be trusted with the presidency of America. Imagine, those are American white leaders, decorated army generals that serve with Donald Trump. They are saying that Donald Trump is not good for the country. Then what about you? What do you know? Those that work in his office, those that sat with him in the situation room to make decisions on behalf of America, they are saying he is not good for America. John Bolton, who is a national security advisor, the former American ambassador to the United Nations under George Bush, John Bolton, he said Donald Trump is a disaster, is dangerous for America. What about you? What do you know? Those are people that work with him in his office. Other people, other Republican, Dick Cheney, for example, Republican vice president, himself and his daughter, they're saying that Donald Trump is dangerous for America. Hey God, what's wrong with we African people? Dick Cheney, the vice president under George Bush. In fact, Melbourne last week, George Bush's daughter was saying campaigning with Kamala Harris in Philadelphia.
Yeah, indeed.
What else? What benefit do you get from Donald Trump more than those people who are actual people that benefited from the Republican Party? Hey man, how can the whole world? In fact, Donald Trump is not the only Republican that be running for presidency, but it was only under Donald Trump over and over. He will lie. He will complain that he's been cheated even before the election starts because he doesn't want people to believe the result of the election. Because he's a criminal, he's a liar, he's hateful, and he wants Donald Trump not even hiding what he's going to do. Donald Trump saying, "I'm going to do mass deportation. I'm going to deport you people from our country. You don't belong here. You're not one of us." In fact, under Donald Trump presidency, there was something Stephen Miller they were doing. They call it to denaturalize. If they feel like you are against them, or you are somebody that they will say, you know what, this person, just even though this person is a naturalized citizen of the United States now, but because this person behavior will not allow the person to stay in America, what they will do, they will go and process you and denaturalize you. That means to revoke your naturalization certificate in order for them to be able to take you back. So for somebody who is campaigning, who is only campaigning, the only thing he has to campaign with is to tell the American people, to scare them, or to tell them, say, these are bad people. These are criminals. These are killers. These are murderers. These are the people that they want to take your country from you. We will not allow that to happen. We're going to make America. Donald Trump was even clear. He said, you're going to bring back the policy they had in 1830. All those racism and discrimination and hate that they had in the past. The time when black people could not even vote. The time when women would not even vote. Wherein they had complete dictatorship. Somebody who wants to take you back. He's saying he's not hiding it. You want to vote for that person? Support that person? Some of the people that are living outside of America, I don't blame them. They don't know what's going on in America here. They just follow what they like. And I don't blame them for that. Whatever they see, that's why, whatever they like, that's what they're going to follow. But you, the one that's going to be impacted directly and indirectly. Let's support the Democrat. Let's support Kamala Harris. Let's vote up and down ballot of all Democrats, from presidency to senator to representative. To district.
You want to vote one voter?
Vote on all the position.
Wonderful.
Those of you who saying that you're supporting Donald Trump, I'm not going to insult you. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm going to just appeal to you to think again. Just go and sit down. Have a reflection. What is in it for you? What is in it for you that will be more than what will be in it for people, for top Republicans, even in my state here. The sitting mayor of Mesa, he's a Republican. He endorsed Kamala Harris. What are you getting that those Republicans who are in leadership, they're not getting? But they say, no, this is not good for our country. We love our position. We love the money. We love the financial, opportunity that comes with our position. But we said no. Jeff Flake, who was a senator here. So the entire country, majority of the people from the people with their own party going against the guy. But you want to support somebody who is a proven liar. Everybody know in this country, even those that are supporting Donald Trump, they know that Donald Trump is the most dangerous liar that ever existed. He lies about everything. Everything that comes from his mouth is a lie. So if you are a Democrat, you better go vote. If you're a Republican, follow the good Republican. Don't follow those people who are Donald Trump's enablers. For them, they're just in it for themselves, for their personal interest, and for their racist agenda. For them. They see the decline in terms of the white majority control. So a lot of Chairman Musa ability is here. Hopefully, Melbourne will come back. I know Melbourne and a Trump supporter there. And I hope Melbourne didn't cut our show off on radio because of we try to destroy Donald Trump.
Don't finish.
But Melbourne support Donald Trump. Melbourne and Monk, they are the Donald Trump people there, but the thing about it, I'm just praying for them. Let God change their mind.
America is voting for Kamala. You can see it.
The country is resolved. But those of our African people, who supporting Donald Trump, I don't see the sense in it.
But you're on a continental straight. What do you expect from that? You support Donald Trump. So we don't listen to that thing, man.
Anyway, Chairman Musa Asambelete, my brother, it's been a minute. You say I threw you away. I feel like you threw me away.
Big time.
I think SKT people say I threw them away too, but I'm sorry.
In such a serious national issue, people has throwing me away under the bus.
Yeah, a lot going on right now. A lot going on.
The only platform I have to easily and quietly make my case. So you threw me away.
But no, I did not. I tried to call you though. But anyway, we'll talk that one behind the scene. But Chairman Belete, I know you are on the other side. That is being considered minority side.
I'm honest for the correct. I'm on the side of the law.
Okay. So
yeah,
you are not. In fact, this is funny. You ran for deputy speaker position. For nothing Kufa, on side won, your side didn't win. Not the speaker position or the deputy speaker position. But now you are supporting Fonati Kufa, who you did not support, you did not vote for, to make him speaker. What is driving your support for Fonati Kufa?
My action cycle is consistent with my purpose in the legislature. From January 15, when I took that oath of office, that I will uphold and defend the Constitution, it didn't matter. I voted against Kufa. If there was a speaker election tomorrow, I will run for speaker. I want to be clear, because I see people going around saying, if you have election tomorrow, I'll run. No question.
Okay.
But that desire pales in comparison to my desire to uphold and defend the Constitution. That's all. If Fonadi Kufa was to say today,
oh, I don't want to be speaker anymore, I'll be the first to say I want to be speaker. I want to be speaker. But see, be speaker of what? I mean, look at me. Look at the things I do. Look at my position on national issue. This kind of lawlessness, how long will I stay as a speaker? Eh? How long? If you allow people to just take the law in their own hand, where am I going? So defending Kofa, and again, the allegations and everything against Fonati Kofa, it's not my reason for defending him or to say that he's innocent. Those are allegations which he must answer to. I just believe.
That's why I asked you, what are some of the things that are driving your support or defense for Fonati Kofa?
It's simple. The rule of law.
What do you mean? Is it illegal to remove a speaker?
It's illegal. You get the Constitution says you can move the speaker anytime you want to move him. But it says that.
So where you see the rule of law then?
The Constitution says 49 or more today of the people sign a resolution. You bring it to the House. We authenticate those signatures. So we call the name, say yes, that's me, I sign. Once that is done, Fonati Kofa must be given a chance to respond to each of those allegations. And once we have heard that, then at the plenary, we can vote to accept Fonati's explanation or to accept the request of those who want him to move. That is due process.
So Chairman Belete, make me and our audience to understand what are some of the cardinal points that these guys are actually providing as reasons for which they want him to be removed.
It's all personal, Sego. It's all personal. Look, the whole audit business I started. Don't forget that part. But guess what? Every time my letter was on the floor, the person who was presiding that day was Tomo Fala.
Okay.
And they threw it away. Everybody who is now saying that Kofa don't want to audit, they were all silent. And I repeat, when my laptop got on the floor, Representative Nya Flomo of Nimba is the only person who stood with me and wanted an audit. When I laughed. So, and the allegation in that Kofa overspent his budget. I said, well, how do you find that out? You have to audit, right? I cannot come today and say they will overspend all this, but you have to audit. We have been calling for audit. How? You have some of the allegation is that he created a committee. 2 or 3 allegations. Those who benefited from it are the people who are trying to remove him. And they did not resign on principle. There's a committee called WIFE Committee, the representative from Maryland County that replaced the former speaker. The people say that committee was formed illegally, but he is there signing document for the speaker to move, but he's the chair for that committee. He has traveled. Amen. So everything is frivolous. But be that as it may, the law did not say that the reason why you want to remove the speaker, it must be genuine in law. No. The law says any reason, cause. You have to say, you can say we won't move the man because the way he come in the place here, he fell from. That's cause. But the man will come and say, no, I have my face looking. Or my face frown because I don't like you. When he finish saying that, then we go and vote. Say, yeah, we agree with the people. You got to go. that is consistent with due process. Well, I don't even understand, Sibu, how 42 lawmakers will come, or 44 of them. No, it doesn't work like that. Donald Trump would have been. Go ahead.
So, chairmanability, what is the end game?
Ask them all.
No, but you are on the side of the speaker, the current speaker.
We're not going nowhere. We are.
So, what is the end game? So that means
either they come to work
to function like this?
No. Before the Supreme Court. Say, well, we follow the law. We've carried the Supreme Court, and for the Supreme Court to say that, to prohibit them from what they are doing, and tell them to come to the chamber to conduct.
So if they don't, what kind of enforcement method that we expect from the Supreme Court?
There are several actions. If they don't, it means that they have abdicated. If they don't, after the Supreme Court rules, it means that they have abdicated. We can move to file in for better information to declare their position vacant, and we'll have new election for them.
Don't you think that would be a recipe for chaos?
What race? We got it. The law.
I say recipes for chaos.
What race? What race for chaos? So
I'm not saying race. I'm not saying race. Recipes like it will create an environment for chaos.
Well, the court. Don't forget, Sebu. What we're saying, the court could deny that application. But what we're saying, when the court orders you to go back, according to our constitution, you must go back. Sebu. But if the court tells us,
can the Supreme Court force them to go back to work?
The Supreme Court does not physically force anybody.
Exactly.
But the executive should. The law is such that when they declare your action illegal, and then it say that you should be sitting there. If you don't sit there, then you are violated another law, which is your function of duty, which is you have abdicated. Sebu. I mean.
So in this case, there are people who did not support the speaker, did not vote for him, like you and Yeke Koluba. You are supporting him. Are there other people who actually voted for him, but yet they are on the side of the other people to say he should be removed?
Yeah, and CDC people there.
How many seditions do you know? How many seditions are there to action for him to be removed?
I think about 7 or 8.
Does that include Thomas Fala?
Yeah, I don't know the number. It should be around 11. I don't know the number specifically, but it's around 11. Yeah, I don't know it offhand. Between 8 and 7.
Yeah, so I'm still interested in this. So according to let me see, I think Mabel is back. Mabel. Oh, you know, Mabel signal now too good today. Mabel, what's going on? Is everything okay?
You call it camera off?
Yeah, you may call the show or while the chairman coming in.
Mabel, at Donald Trump business, you calling me off for?
Mabel, Donald Trump call the show off because we were giving it to Donald Trump, so Mabel call it off.
You know, Chairman, today's second one to end his campaign or tour today. So look at everything they know. We've got to do some kind of thing that we may.
You see that? I said it. I said the man called me.
The reason why we gotta remove and we gotta make sure Donald Trump is not president, because all the supporters can do the same thing.
Yeah, the dictator and the lecturing, all the people there. But anyway,
Chairman, actually, indeed, I share your post and I said that you are the real lawmaker, and I'm very proud of you. I don't know, but I've seen you into agriculture and so forth. It's like you are somebody, or someone would say, a man without border. So again, welcome and good evening, and thank you so much for the hard work.
Yeah, I mean, just arrived actually from Nimba. We are doing some harvesting, trying to feed ourselves. Be responsible lawmakers.
Why were you harvesting? What was it?
Rice.
Right?
Right now, we are 100% focused on rice.
Wow.
So we spend 300 million United States dollar every year to import rice in Liberia.
So how
300
many
million.
you think how much can you provide to the Liberian people at least for the first
Well,
time?
we started small. I think this year we will be around 35, 40,000 bags. And
That's a
then,
lot. That's a lot to start with.
yes.
So Chimability, I still want to go back, man, to this thing because according to Costa's information, Joseph Boakai is not in support. Mr. Chairman, are you listening?
Yeah.
So according to Henry Costa, President Boakai is not in support of removal of the speaker. Can you speak to that? Is it true?
Yeah. Yeah. I can confirm that as well.
So you can confirm that Joseph Boakai is not in support of removing the speaker.
Yes.
But is he doing something to stop it? It's one thing not to be in part of something, but is he making any effort to stop this madness going on in the House of Representatives?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes.
So are they not listening to him, or what's going on here?
Now you have gone to another level. Definitely, they don't seem to be listening to him. What is happening in Sekou is very serious. There
Why?
are elements within the government, both in the capital building, especially in the capital building, that are literally trying to subvert this government. So if you're trying to make the legislature the first branch of government dysfunctional, you are trying to render the government uh, paralyzed. We have to be careful what we do. If there were 49 signatures out there, and I know everyone, all 73 members I know, and I would have called each one of these people to confirm that they signed that signature, they want the speaker to remove. I will go to the speaker door and say, Speaker, you gotta go. They have met the threshold, but they have not. They have not.
So could this move to another level within the leadership structure of the Unity Party in terms of their representation in the House of Representatives and the executive? Should we expect some problem within the leadership structure?
But Shego, let me tell you something. I also don't have evidence that the party is part of it. But we are beginning to see layers of fragment of different authority within the governing system. So we don't know. Even in the Senate, we have 2 or 3 different blocks. All of them are related to the government. In the Unity Party, we have the same issue. So, but officially, the Unity Party is not behind this. If they were, we would have known. We have no evidence to show that they are. And whenever we find the evidence, we raise the alarm.
So we learned that the budget will be submitted next week. So if the budget is submitted and you don't have quorum, what do you do?
Nothing. We adjourn. We have 2 powers to adjourn and to compel them to come. We have already initiated the first process. The second process is to adjourn and inform the Senate.
So let's assume now that this thing is resolved. Joseph Boakai is able to somehow use his leverage over the people to bring them back and everything and return to status quo antique. And then do they face is there any risk of they facing any kind of reprisal or some sort of punishment or whatever from the speaker?
No, it's a good. The speaker does not.
I'm just saying, because
The speaker does not
it
have
is
the
it is still
authority.
within the purview of the speaker in terms
No,
of appointment and stuff. So
no, you are appointed for 3 years, Seku.
once you're
Per
appointed,
rule.
it
Yes,
cannot be undone.
correct. Yeah, there's nothing that the speaker can do to these people. Nothing by law.
Yeah, but they have okay, Mr. Chairman, can you speak to the allegation made by the speaker that I don't know room 1036, maybe what is the room number again? The allegation about that room number
I was not in government at time, Seku.
Yes, 1026.
That
1026.
room 1026 is not. I was not in government. So during the speaker trial, you can be asked that question.
So okay, we'll ask that question. So
Yeah,
okay,
I was
1026.
specifically
Thank
asked
you.
that question.
So Chairman Ability, let me something is confusing the Liberian people. I'm confused too. I want you to help us.
Tell me.
They are saying the speaker, some of the reasons why they think the speaker is not fit to serve, the speaker refused to audit. The speaker is saying they are behind him because he wanted to audit. So who is telling the truth?
The speaker repeated every here. The speaker
The speaker is saying because he's bringing new, type of leadership, including, transparency and with the plan to audit the entire House of Representatives. That's the reason why people don't want to be exposed. The reason why they are behind him. And the other people are saying the speaker refused to audit. And as part of their argument for the speaker, not being transparent, that he should be removed. So who is telling the truth?
Sebu, ask them. I think you owe the Liberian people that answer. The people, did they ask for audit? Or
No, they said, I don't know who came. They wanted to audit the hall. I don't know. Was it DSC or they wanted to audit the halls, but the speaker did not give them the opportunity.
Sebu, that house has never authorized an audit of the house.
Who's supposed to authorize?
The plenary. Musa Hassan Belede, my first official communication as a representative was for audit. I've written 3 times for audit. All these people you see there, like I said, besides Nyan Flomo from Nimba County, all these lawmakers, not necessarily, they stood up to say, this thing here, we are ready for it. No. But for you to say the speaker refused to audit, the parliamentary procedure is that you wrote plenary for audit. And the speaker refused to put your letter on the floor, or the speaker, that's not true. They are lying.
Memo, do you have a question for the chairman before we open the line?
Yes, I have one or two, but the Liberian people, I know they're going to speak out or talking to that lawmaker. So, whatever lawmaker, with all of these things, Liberians are complaining that the reason why you people were elected for is to do the work. And seeing the kind of thing happening back to back, nothing happening for the Liberian people, you particularly as a lawmaker. What sometimes when you go to bed, what do you really think about? Because Liberian people, they are struggling, their life and everything, nothing, they're moving. Instead of you people putting in things or budgets or talking about things that are going to better the life of the people seeing you people fighting over positions, fighting over committees and so forth. So you particular as lawmaker, with all of your contribution, all of your development and everything that you do, what really come to your mind every time when you go to bed? Do you think that Liberia is well on path, or are we really ready for any form of development?
I don't know how to use the camera. I want to show you my day because I can see some that when people all the problem that they brought on themselves, and I'm here. When you go choose leader, the kind of leader you choose, the kind of or leadership you will be provided. So me, I can sleep some good. I do my work. I wake up every morning knowing that I'm obligated to my people. I take care of them. I can't do all because there's a lot to be done in this country. But their business on my head every day. And I still come to provide my national duty. I say I'm on the side of the Constitution because I took oath to defend the Constitution and protect it. So I can sleep on never. Oh, no. Next time when you'll be voting, you will not vote with your hair buried in the sand. Yeah.
Maybe open the line. Let you from people
Yeah,
elaborate.
so
Maybe they want to ask a few
So the
questions.
number to call is 0778 339 We have Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete, representative
The
from
next time you're
the
ready to vote, you'll vote good.
Nima County. Yeah, so a lot of them may get to Cyrus Lemane of the SKTV. Also, you want to contribute. Cyrus, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Good evening to you, and good evening to Mr. Kane, and everyone here on the show is there among them. So, SKTV Sunday Radio is doing the line, the chairman.
He's low.
Honorable Musa Hassan Bediri.
Okay, better.
I may appreciate you for your work in my country. But I have a question for the Honorable Honorable Chairman. We understand Honorable, representative of County. We understand that the higher numbers that the House have, according to the House rule or the Constitution, carry quorum, and the Speaker do not have the number to carry on quorum, and the fiscal budget, is in a problem to be passed. So if the Speaker, and as it takes now, the Supreme Court have put a state order on the first branch of government. So for now, we know that the first branch of government is shut down temporarily. So if the Speaker, who has the legitimate power and the gavel of the party, do not have the quorum to preside over the fiscal budget of 2024-2025, how is it going to be done? Will it be sent to the majority who are asking the Speaker to resign or to leave with all of the
All right, thank you so much, Cyrus Lemane. Keep a calls coming 0778 339 That's the number for you to call to be part of the SKTV show this evening. I don't know why you people keep calling online too, but anyway, that move there quickly to this caller. Good evening. Yeah, my brother.
Thank you. This is Pastor Davis on District 6. Like I said the other time, we are packaging on the wall of Mr. Bedete. Yes, I may not like it, but I think since he went at the Capitol building, he actually been doing well. The last caller before me, look, the law is just the law, and the law is very simple. They say there should be a quorum, and that quorum should be chaired by the Speaker. If there's no quorum, the Speaker must adjourn. Then ask as a team members to come to form a quorum. Simple as ABC. So it is not with Opa who are more traveling. It is with those rebels. Sorry, because when you rebel, you are a rebel. Who now, we as citizens of Liberia, supposed to be pressuring that we'll do on Tuesday. We will gather there at the Capitol to ask them to go honor the legitimate Speaker so they can do the laboratory. Just so to say majority, they are not in majority, because for you to be majority and wanted to remove the
So 2029, you may likely go Nimba to register to vote.
Well, I was telling you, we're not making football, but I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and keep doing it like rebels.
All right.
If group of rebels will find it higher out here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pascal Davis. Keep your calls coming to 0778 339682. That's the number for you to call again. 0778 339682. The line is blinking to this caller. Good evening. Oh, you're a little bit low. I don't know who's. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Legon, this is Brown Tyler. You getting me?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Uncle. You live.
Okay, thank you. I listened to the chairman, Honorable Representative and let me thank you so much. But before I make issue on a point, let me thank Sekou for that statement he made concerning the U.S. election. So I listened to John Bolton, who worked as security advisor in Trump office for 17 months on Hard Talk with Stevie Sacco, BBC. And the man said that man are fake. If the American people meeting with president, there will be a lot of things that will happen and they will regret. But let me go to our home base, our domestic politics. You know, let me thank Mr. Benedict. You know, last night the spoon.
Yeah.
And then one of them they keep Benedict that Benedict is lobbying now to be speaker. Can you imagine? Benedict lobbying with them to be speaker. The man who has been neglected, I will go by the law. So he go by the law, and tomorrow they get 49, and they remove the speaker. So then you mean ability is exempted for even declaring intention to be speaker. So that is not the issue. The issue is look for 49. You don't get 49, everybody will go in the station and you start hustling it. But you know, before I drop the line, they could not have strategy or labor. They were getting signature up to 47. Until they even run away to go in drinking, but they all together, and then they finish getting the number. Because they want to be animal. Yes, that's strategy.
Thank you.
All right.
They want to start people will go to there.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Uncle Brown. I take to this caller. Good evening. I'm okay, my brother. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Okay, go ahead.
Wow, let me spend my time on the day. If the former in the house, if the former is saying balance, they have good thinking. Oh, thank you very much. You know, the old guys are begging how we are sitting there to perform in our house to really improve the nation. But look at the first star or visiting entering our the performance of the economy on the game in the matter. Oh, may God bless you. We'll pray for you people to make it better for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being part of the show this evening. Keep your calls coming. 0778 33 077 285 That's the number. 707 285 961. That's the number for you to call to be part of the SKTV show this evening. I keep calling line 3. But call. Keep your calls coming.
Maybe just one or two more because we don't have enough time anymore.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. So let me go straight to this caller. Good evening. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, my brother. You live.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Richie. Kevin Benedict, thank you very much for standing by the law. I want to appreciate you. What happened is that the so-called majority black, they just act like a children. They don't understand the law. I can recall the late Broskin challenge one election result, and it was clear that brown people were happy. It is good to go through the law. The law is clear. You want to get the speaker out, get the 49. Start going to different areas, sitting there, causing problems. Come to session, then you start to lobby. You get a number. When you get a number, you guys stand up and say, we have the number. Here we are. So, speaker, please put the gavel down. I mean, it will be better. But I can tell you, myself, I support the speaker. The speaker should not resign until these guys get the number. When they get the speaker out, it will be okay.
All right.
I want to tell you, thank you. Be with the speaker. Do not give up. Let the law be the law. Because today, if the speaker resigns, like Ellis Snow, like Ellis Startup, it will continue to
All right, thank you so much, Chief. This last call, of course, over to Sekou and the representative. Today's caller, good evening.
Thank you very much. Neighbor, this is still people really enjoying for so great the show. You know, everything I mean America is special, right? So let me just say that quickly before I come to our politics. You know, what we are saying, we are not saying Donald Trump is a god or he's a different man. But the issue is with the policy of the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party got continues always enforcing slavery on other people. They are party enforcing abortion right and slavery, and the one we now want. So if our brother ain't get.
Oh, you go off the line. I don't know, maybe this caller that just is in this caller. Good evening. Well, I think also go off the line. So yeah, Sekou, yes, I think you just listen.
Yeah.
And our lawmaker also.
So thank you, Milman. Before I go to the chairman, let me just respond to that person who just talk about how Democratic Party people can force gay law on people.
Yeah.
When the Lebanon government went to Zambia to go sign, same-sex marriage law for your people, then now American people force them. They can't force nobody to do anything. Beyond that, Donald Trump is one person who refused to accept the result of the election. Imagine the last election. If George Weah and CDC were going to refuse to accept the result of the election, Joe Biden will be president today. So that's the kind of thing Donald Trump can do. Up to now, he still saying that he never lost the last election, even though he lost more than 7 million votes. So that one part, we don't want to, because that person doesn't know. They're just speaking for what other people telling them. So, Chairman Belete, you listen to the callers. Let's hear from you.
Well, first of all, I'll answer at random. Those who are saying that the speaker does not have quorum, I just want them to know that quorum is not for the speaker. The quorum required for the lawmakers to sit in order to make decisions is not for the speaker. What you are trying to tell me is that I think 851,000 people voted for Joseph Boaga. So if tomorrow 1 million people can't say we want you, that means Boaga Mamu? No. So the election was held for the speaker.
Yeah, but that one can happen when the election time.
Exactly. The election was held for the speaker. He won the election. That's all. His job is to go to session, sit, but the Constitution says he cannot pass any law, make any decision until he has more than 37 people in chamber. So if less than 37 people come, then he cannot conduct business. That's the meaning of that law. That law is not saying is that if less than 37 people come, so the speaker has lost authority. No. The speaker's authority to be speaker is just like the president's authority to be president. There's a specific time you have election, and once you vote in, he's there for 6 years, or for the president you impeach him, or for the speaker you remove him by 2/3 majority. The rules are prescribed. So there's nothing in our constitution called vote of no confidence.
So Chairman, before we go, it seems like, if I'm right, President Weah and President Boakai are on the same page on this issue, because according to Costa, President Weah attempted to have some of the seditions and Thomas Fala under control, and according to him, refused to listen to the president. And if Joseph Boakai too is in support of Fanatic Kofa, are we saying that President Boakai and Weah are all on the same page on this?
Again, I said I have no evidence, and I believe President Boakai when he say he does not know about this, and I believe it. I am extremely disappointed in the CDC as far as this is concerned. As a big political party, the largest political party, you cannot subject our democracy to one-party system by putting the possibility that you are going to remove your speaker because somebody has fooled you that you will have the opportunity to produce the speaker when you remove Kofa. That's not going to happen. And the CDC that I know would have expelled the people. The CDC that I know is not acting normal. I'm not going to be harsh on them simply because we're all in the opposition. So I don't see the need for creating another battle line between me and another opposition. But CDC action has been very disappointing.
Yeah, but you cannot
divorce
the CDC from President Weah. So I'm asking you, you think President Weah supporting fanatic Kofa? If so
the statement
what action President Weah and the CDC should take?
The statement that I made just now includes President Weah. I'm disappointed in his action. Say, well, no, now we are feeding me. I'm not living by him to say, when I want to criticize you, I'll be afraid. No, I think that as he has now, it's clear that he's coming back in politics. He has the largest political party, and people are trying to subvert our democracy. His reaction has not been satisfactory. It should be more robust. There should be.
What do you expect of him?
I expect of him to lead as the head of the biggest opposition party. I expect of him to speak constantly. I expect of him, because I am aware that there are CDC lawmakers who have even refused to take his phone calls. I expect of him to take action against those people. Those things has not happened, and I'm disappointed. And I urge him to do something, because what we are playing with here is the possibility of a one party. Don't let nobody fool you. If you remove Fonati Kofa, the United Party is going to come for the speakership.
Of course.
And then we'll have a one party system.
I mean, but that's how we're looking to.
Somebody is paying for this.
The CDC has the executive and they have the speakership.
Somebody is paying for people staying in a hotel. That's definitely not the CDC. Somebody is bankrolling this thing. That's definitely not the CDC. How do you think that person is going to do all of that and don't take control of the place?
Mr. Chairman, thank you so much. Your mayor, Mr. Maulu, is on the line. Let's take him just one call from the US and then we can cut it there. Mr. Maulu, are you there?
Yeah, how you doing, Sekou? Chief Blessing? How you doing? And thank you so much for your consistency. Listen, people got to get something clear. These people are trying to confuse the Liberian people about what their duties are and what the rights of the Liberian people are. I think instead of Liberian people asking what Joseph Boca is doing, what Joe we are doing, they should be asking how come these people, so-called representatives, don't know their own laws. And they should be thinking about taking them out. Because there is no quorum with our authority as far as the House or the Senate. There is no quorum with our authority. The only person who sits down behind the seal of the House of Representatives is the Speaker. So if the Speaker is not present, I listened to Formula yesterday talking about Thomas Fala came to. Thomas Fala can only act if the Speaker is not around, if the Speaker authorizes him to. So if the Speaker is in Monterrey County, Thomas Fala is as low as any other representative. Stop playing with the Liberian people. There is no quorum with our authority, and the only authority in the House of Representatives, when the Speaker is there, is the Speaker.
Thank you.
So all this nonsense about quorum, there is no quorum nowhere. They got numbers, yeah. They can go sit down somewhere and drink their beer, but they don't have authority. Let them go make any law and see how far it will go.
All right.
And there's one speaker. So until you do what is called for to remove that speaker, which is not only to have 49, but to go in from plenary and present your case and give him due diligence. So if they're not willing to do that, then they don't have a case. Let them sit down and go back to work. So, Felicity, I want to thank you very much. Keep on the hard work. Keep on doing what you do for your people, and keep on standing for the right thing to be done in our country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mawolo. Mr. Chairman, you're talking about Article 49?
Yes, I wanted to read Article 49.
Hold on.
Article 49 of the Constitution says the House of Representatives shall elect once every 6 years a speaker. Listen, my people. Elect a speaker who shall be, you listening? Who shall be the presiding officer of that body. Come on. That is a complete thought. That means that the speaker is the only person who can be the presiding officer.
Yeah. It say the House of Representatives shall elect once every 6 years a speaker who shall be the presiding officer of that body, a deputy speaker, and such other officers as shall ensure the proper functioning of the House.
Yes.
So
the person whose role is prescribed in the Constitution is the speaker. Yeah. No other person. It is our rules that prescribe the function of the other people. You cannot substitute the Constitution for anything.
Yeah. So there is thing. Let's just conclude the reading of the scene article, because under the scene article there were the removal,
yeah,
plus age.
Yeah.
It says, let me start again. It says, the House of Representatives shall elect once every 6 years a speaker who shall be the presiding officer of the body, of that body, a deputy speaker, and such other officers as shall ensure the proper functioning of the House. The speaker, the deputy speaker, and other officers so elected may be removed from office for cause by resolution of a 2/3 majority of the members of the House. So there was I was having some discussion with somebody. Actually, it was about the removal clause in the Constitution. And thank God you call my attention to this, because we were having an argument. I was asking, because in any institution, whether it's the board of directors, whether it's the House of Representatives or the Senate, wherein they talk about quorum, talk about 2/3, 1/3, simple majority. A lot of people don't understand all those things. So I was asking, does the Constitution say all the rule, because you have your own rules which is also an extension of the Constitution. So if your rule says that you require 2/3 majority of the House member present, that is one thing. Or 2/3 majority of the membership of the House of Representatives, that's also another thing. A lot of people can confuse the whole thing, because when you talk about 2/3 majority, whatever the Constitution gave the opportunity, the advantage to, should be the one to preserve. But this one clarifies everything.
Another thing that this clarifies, the resolution is the last thing.
Yeah.
You got to establish cause first.
Yeah.
Then everything in the Constitution it says for cause.
It says for cause by resolution.
Exactly. So that means you have to establish the cause first, and then you sign do a resolution to move the person. So you have not even established how you establish cause. Due process. There's no way you can establish cause by saying you did this. I say I didn't do it. The rest of the members will listen. You say I did it, I didn't do it. Okay. Why I say the man did it or the man didn't do it? We agree. Let's see how many persons agree. Then
so,
you have
Mr. Chairman, now that we have this thing going, and you believe the president that the president is now in support of this, and you think this will cause some issue within um, the ruling establishment, because majority of their people are on the other side. If the president is not in line with them, you think they will be encouraged to work with the president and help pass some of the good things he wants to do for his government? You think
Well,
this will create problem with rift within
it left with the president. The president, as far as I'm concerned, is not aware, but that's not enough. The buck stops with him. He's the head of state. He is the chief executive officer of the state. So therefore, if there's a problem, he needs to, tell his people to follow the law. The court has told them to stop, but they have not stopped.
But you think the president will be ashamed to come by with empty, with like empty handed without achieving anything after exposing themselves to this?
When a court order you, there's no shame in that. That's what the law says.
No, but the court does not have any power to
That
order.
is power. The Constitution gives the power to the court. We just have to respect our laws.
The Constitution give. What is the power if you don't have any enforcement method?
No, you see, the court does not enforce. The court passes on, and then, like I told you.
So what do we do? That they will go arrest them to come the section by force?
You are saying that they cannot be forced.
So what is the enforcement method? What can they do? Okay, they say, okay, let's say they refuse to adhere to the court order. Then what happened next?
That means they have, according to the code, that means they have abdicated their positions. They have abdicated their responsibilities, which means their position will become vacant. The Constitution have to be respected.
All right. Thank you so much, Ability. We're coming go now. Who is this person on the line here? 484 number. We gotta go.
Yeah, it is Mustafa. I got a question for the chairman.
Yeah, Mustafa, quickly. We leave you now.
Yeah, what has to do? They go into the chairman concerning the speaker. Because this United Party government, when they were opposition, we saw how we ought to criticize the CDC in terms of transparency. Okay, now, Mr. Chairman, my question is, it goes to the fingering of the document, the budget. This is a speaker that came from the opposition bloc. This is a speaker that you guys are defending, the 30 men. This speaker had an opportunity to clarify things to the Liberian people because the force should have check and balance on the executive. There was fingering of the budget. And the speaker said we were going to go on an investigation. The repetition was at the highest level. And today, the same group of people coming out to say they want to get rid of him. So, Mr. Benedict, what trust do you have in a speaker when he refused to elect the Liberian people concerning the budget? So what trust do you have in him?
Look,
Thank you.
At this point in time, and this fight is not about my trust in the speaker. The speaker assured me, and he took actions to commence audit, which I respect. But my brother, I don't have any side here except that I want the law to take its course. That's all. Look, the allegations against the speaker, we also be given the opportunity to review it. The speaker should also be given the opportunity to respond to it. And then we should take a vote. That's what the law requires. Look, I'm not saying that everything you're saying against the speaker is trash. No. I'm just saying you are lawmakers. You cannot be lawbreakers. You cannot turn 43 lawmakers into 49.
So basically what you are saying, if I understood your point clearly, is that you have the right to do anything. You have the legitimacy to do anything you want to do. But lobby, get more people, get your number, and add.
That's it.
I got you, man.
Because the Constitution did not say what kind of charge, how you should prove that it meant.
It's for cause.
The Constitution did not say for proof misconduct. It didn't say so. It didn't say you must prove beyond reasonable doubt that the man is guilty. The Constitution said due process. Due process means cover. They say you did what you say. Cover will say, I do it or I did it. The other people will be sitting and listening to him. When they finish, we will be given the chance to vote. The king Cover say, I believe it or I don't believe it. Case closed. He gone.
Mr. Chairman, thank you.
But you get a number, you can't move the man.
My only problem with you came very late today.
Yeah, it was deliberate.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to sleep on the issue. We are coming to the week. I don't want you to ambush me and I call just simple, so I'll make it short.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Yeah. But next week we'll see you.
Oh yeah, a lot of things happening this week. We're going to the cabinet be active that bring people to the state going there to go tell their lawmaker to go to work. So we want to
and some people say they're going to go protest.
Yeah, well, people
and I'm going to my friend and brother Costa say he may lead the protest again. So I don't know. We are going. I don't know. I wouldn't hope that it's not going to be one of those like June. I don't know, June 7 or December protests.
People are going to work, and the capital building is the place ground for the Liberian people. Once you're not violent, once you're not abusive, once you're not disruptive, you can come there and protest. That's what the ground is there for.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You want to close before we leave?
No, what I want to say to everybody is that, look, I beg you, we are breaking too many laws. We have removed justice in office illegally. We have removed 10 new officers. We've done all kinds of things. We come from war. These are the things that bring war. For once, let's follow the law. Let us follow the law. Our lawmakers, go home. Go to your families. Leave the hotel. Whatever money that has been spent in that hotel.
They still live in the hotel?
Yes. Whatever money that has been spent in that hotel.
They book up plenty of money, but they get free money.
It can change the life of people. I know that. It can change people's life. It can change.
I see why you can say you don't want to go to the hotel.
Yeah.
So they live in the hotel.
Yeah.
Money.
Exactly.
Well, Mr. Chairman, thank you so much. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you again. Please make sure you are available next Sunday because you're available on time.
I think I will come before Sunday because.
Okay. But if it's newsworthy, let us know. We'll come on.
Yes.
And we'll do the show.
I'll call you.
All right.
Especially when Donald Trump is defeated, I'll come Wednesday night.
Exactly. No, after the American election.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. As much as I like for people to really make their decision the way they want it. But I don't mind other people voting the way they want to vote. But giving me being in the same boat with some African, some immigrant, to see our position, to see the effect, the impact on us. For me to see any African person saying you should put Donald Trump, you're going to vote for Donald Trump, I can't just believe it because I don't know how you're thinking. I don't know what is actually driving your decision, but it's just unbelievable in my mind. Given what this guy is.
I agree.
The main one the campaign is about us. You want to get out of nothing other than that, you have nothing else to campaign on.
Donald Trump is an anomaly, unfortunately. Yeah. But
Mr. Chairman, thank you.
Well, you will not win the election.
He will not win.
America is going to vote for Kamala.
Inshallah.
Yes.
Maybe Even though you
Okay.
cut our show off because of Donald Trump.
I'll see you during the week. Necessary.
Yeah, no problem. After the election, maybe we'll be forced to sit down here and we'll celebrate in front of him.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
indeed, I will be here, and we'll be
All
giving
right,
all of
thank you.
the results and so forth. But thank you so much, Chairman, and continue to do your best as usual. Thank you. So yes, you know, I saw some comment. Oh, maybe so you were because you know it just.
Maybe I come and tell all my people there.
Mm.
All the people that be supporting you, I tell them say if they
Well,
support, if they not, if they support Kamala Harris, they should stop all support from all the Donald Trump people there for now.
oh yeah.
Yeah, because the appointing policy and interest, you got to support us. You support us, we
No,
support
that
you.
one you're right. Actually, you're right. But let me tell you this, right? Therefore, some of us we don't have voting right. Right? Just that sometimes when you speak out, people say, but again, you know, you got to critique all of the presidential candidates.
Oh, so they say tradition you're supporting Donald Trump because they say that Joe Biden put sanction on your people there. I see why. But the other sanction are coming, that's more sanction.
And that's the thing, yeah, on me, somebody say,
The
oh,
other
okay.
sanction are coming.
Mm.
Joe Biden is still going to be president. They're not going to be small sanction.
Mm. You see, so the election on Tuesday. I hope and pray that all of you will go out and vote freely, vote the candidate of your choice. But you know, you just said something that you won't be doing vote one, vote all. And you know, you can be educated of people.
They're more
vote one, vote all. Then you say now,
Donald Trump.
More
I'm suspecting you. Yeah, suspect. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good night, and good night to all of our follower viewers and each and every one of you. Thank you so much for always finding.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We judge it for podcast